Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Chats with the Farmer's Daughter Fibers. My name is Candace English, and I am the Farmer's Daughter. I'm excited to be back so soon. I think put up an episode like last week. My favorite is on Sundays. I can tell everyone is like sitting and knitting and watching it because I'm getting lots of comments, kind of popping up on my phone all day, and so I love that. I do read everyone's comments. I don't always like or respond to all of them because I just can't, but I appreciate them. So let me grab my water bottle. Ugh. I did not drink enough water yesterday, and you can tell. It's also, again, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm mentally the sharpest right now. Physically, maybe not. A little swollen. And I didn't drink enough water yesterday. We have a new, sorry, as I'm just chugging water. I should have grabbed like some hot water. It is a little bit better for your digestive system in the morning. We have a new like med spa, I guess, and they're doing those IV, like hydration IV things. I looked it up last night. I really want to go, but it's $150, which I just feel like on a whim, that's not something that I can do. But I might do it if I'm traveling, like before or after I travel. I'm not really sure which one would be the best one to do. And I would also do it if I was really sick or like had an event or like needed to be at my prime and was starting to get sick. I would do that. I want to do it right now though. Hydrate my baby. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Drink some freaking water and maybe some hydrate. I can put some hydrate in there. Yeah, so I haven't really been up to much. I haven't been knitting since the last time I saw you. I did not knit on my sweater at all. Like I said, I was gonna buck up and do. I've been cooking a lot though when I'm at home. I'm kind of like using cooking as an excuse not to do anything else. And then I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I can't do anything. I just need to go sit. After I'm done cooking. So what have I been making? I need to start like taking pictures more of what I'm making, and putting them on my, well, I don't have to put them anywhere, but sharing what I'm cooking, because I do cook a lot and I make some pretty fantastic things. The football games were on Sunday, so I made like 2 sets of meals for each game. Oh, I did a little Hawaiian plate lunch for the second one with Calbee ribs and mac salad and rice. It was so good. Hence why I'm so swollen. I was just eating mac salad, like leftover mac salad yesterday, like crazy. It was great. Now I'm back. I gotta start eating some salads and some vegetables and fruits and get back to my running regimen. I had to take a couple weeks off because my body wasn't feeling super great, and my chiropractor told me to, so I listened to him. So yeah. Anyways, that's about it. Addie's in volleyball, so I'm watching some volleyball. That's, life is pretty deliciously boring right now. So we should just get into it. What I'm knitting right now is I'm teaching a class. And this is just it's a free pattern. It's the Ponyfish Beanie by Christina Dene. And I think Christina made this for EchoView when EchoView was a mill. She must have made this for them. She worked for them. So I'm assuming that's what it is. So I'm teaching this class just in our basics and beyond, on teaching how to purl and how to decrease for a hat. And then I'm going to teach, which I think why most of the students from last night were there, is magic loop. Because everyone knew what they were doing. I was like, what are you guys doing here? But it was really fun because, when everybody gets it, it's way more fun. This is Bear Gulch and Squish Bulky. So if you have a bulky weight, oh my God, Siri, don't listen to me, you freaking creep. If you have a bulky weight yarn that you need to get rid of, this is great, and it's really fast. I do need to knit 9 inches by tomorrow. So I can do that today though. And that's what I'm knitting. I am wearing right now, because I'm going to talk about Pretty Shield, that's this color. I am wearing a sweater from the Ready Set Raglan, Pom Poms Ready Set Raglan, and I just love this. I love their Ready Set Knit, Learn to Knit, Mini Pom. They have the sock one now. Yeah, I just love that their little books are so nice. And this one, let me find it. I think that's it, but I don't know. Is it? No, because this isn't, wait. Oh yeah, that is cabled. Is it the Siren? It must be. This one's out of, oh dang. Okay, I'll show you guys. You're like, we can't, oh wait, no, it's this one. Is that about Merriwin? Yep, Sunny's. Oh, Sue Copy and oh dang. Okay, let's look at these. These are so pretty. This is what I'm wearing, this Siren. Can you see that? Oh yeah. That's it right there. And then this has Sue Copy and O'Dang in it. It's the Merriwin. It's a 1x1 garter rib raglan. These are really great, just like easy raglans. I mean, you could whip, I think, a lot of these out. And then this is, the heck, I want this sweater. Lobelia? The Estonian Starflower Lace Raglan. Oh, look at the model. Gorge. Killing it. Can you see? Yeah, look at that. Little detail. That's what I love about these, is they're just like simple raglans, but a lot of them have this. This, I'm gonna say, is a size. Let's find out. I'm gonna tell you what size it is, and then you can see what it looks like on my body. On my body. Siren. Okay. They're saying 8 to 12 inches of positive ease. I could measure this and I could give you like the for sure sizing in the notes. 37, 41, 44. I believe that this is a 44, which would be, oh, 44 and 3/4, so 35. So that'd be 5, 6, 7 inches of positive ease. It could even be the 48. I'll measure it. But it is a little bit, get up on my chair. It's this drop sleeve. Honestly, I kind of like it. I would do it one size smaller. I like it a little bit bigger. And I have a 38-inch bust. So yeah, that looks like, I bet it's the 45 or the 44 and 3/4. So, sorry. Yeah, so that's what I'm wearing. And again, I'm going to show you guys some Pretty Shield later. So that's why I'm wearing this one. And where do we go next? I literally have like a massive pile of things right in front of me. Let's talk about the Galentines Day Kits. I love these so much. I hope the colors show up. I was trying to do a video for Instagram and it was like totally washed out, but I think the lighting is better right here. I was over there when I was trying to do that. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see the colors. Okay, so this is the Lamina wrap. It is by Amba O'Brien. And this isn't the wrap. We just had some sample knitters like knit the pattern repeat so we could show off the colors. And so this is one of the palettes. Yeah, the colors are showing up fine, but they're so much brighter and richer and more beautiful in person. Dun, dun, dun. Love it. And this is what the pattern looks like. Can you see that? Is it focusing? Come on. There we go. And so this is like a blue to green palette. Yeah, see, this is where I was like having a hard time showing that off, and it must be because it's in these plastic bags, so you're not able to see it as well. That's a little bit better. No, it's not. Guys, it's just gorgeous. I don't really want to take this all out. That feels like a lot to show you all the colors, but basically what it is, it's a ranch romance that isn't as dirty. And then regular ranch romance, like a Moonshine Lake, York, and I've Got Dreams to Remember. And then on this side, it goes Kinnikinnick, Gary, Evergreen, and Eagle Eye. So there's just one color in here that we don't usually have. And these are half skeins. So the kits come with 9 half skeins. I think total yardage you're getting is about 1,300 yards. So you could, 1,300 yards is a lot. I think that you could even knit a sweater with this. And then for the border, we did Many Moons for both of them, and that takes 2.5 skeins. Oh, just look at these cute little half skeins of freaking Recollect. Come on. Well, this is Reminisce, actually. Oh, it's so cute. So it comes with this, da-da. And then it also comes, because this is Galentines, it also comes with this cute little ceramic heart mug. It's 11 ounces, and the maker of this is a woman, small business owner. And same with this woman, small business owned Big Heart Teas, Cup of Love, Nurturing Rose. I hope we have extras of these because I really want to steal one. 10 tea satchels. Non-caffeinated. We don't need to be hyped up for Galentine's Day. This rosehip tea is a hug from your grandma, your best friend, or that complete stranger who looks into your eyes and says, I get it. Hey, we're Big Heart Tea Co. We're a woman-owned company that makes tasty, sustainable teas using only whole ingredients. No added flavors or colors. Promise. Out of St. Louis, Missouri. Organic Tulsi, and Tulsi is like I think it's in the basil family. It doesn't have a real strong flavor, but I love it, and it makes my body feel so good. I drink a lot of Tulsi tea. And Organic Rose. This is one of my favorite combos, which is why I got it. And I, again, hope I have an extra one so I can steal it. So I'm like, how's that gonna happen if I don't? Am I have to take a whole kit? Oh, I could give you guys a kit and keep the tea. Muhaha. I put it on the newsletter this morning. I don't think it's, I think by the time this is posted, we should still have kits available. It's Tuesday, January 31st. And I don't always get to posting the podcast the same exact day, but I think I'm gonna be able to do it today because my schedule, I worked long and hard yesterday, so I could have an easier day today. And then the other palette is, let's show off the little shawl sample first. I love this one. Obviously these are all my fave colors. We're doing oranges and pinks. What a beautiful combo that is. And so here is the palette for that. Again, guys, it's so underwhelming in camera. You're gonna have to trust me. So this is a light, well, I can't tell if it's a light dumpling or if it's a regular dumpling or if that's a regular dumpling, whatever. Some dumpling variations here. And then we have like desert roses in here, but then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are mostly, besides Pacer, like these are mostly just one-of-a-kind colorways that we made specifically for this. This like little strawberry bro right there, we're gonna make him a regular colorway. Let's rename him. He's so good. Yeah. So again, 9 skeins and then the 2.5. I really think this would be such a cool sweater. Maybe I will take a kit. I think that's the one that's selling out the fastest though. I can look and see maybe how many we have left. I sent the newsletter out exceptionally early this morning because I was up full of energy already. And I was up late last night too because I was teaching a class. I mean, by late, I went to bed at 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, we have 14 in stock, 17. I put 20 in, so there might still be some available. If not, I will put up just the yarn and not the tea and the mugs if we sell out. So, and what was I gonna say? Something really good. Oh yeah, 15% of the proceeds to this go to Sisters United. And that's almost like $1,300, which is amazing because we're trying to raise money for our scholarship. And I talked about that on the last podcast, but we do a scholarship for an indigenous student every year, and that's renewable for 2 years. Last year, we ended up giving 3 or 4 scholarships and then a bunch of $500 scholarships. Like basically, if you applied for the scholarship, you got something. And I want to keep doing that. So, yeah, it's exciting. So we need to raise some money. You know, it's nice, Sisters United. We get a lot of private donors donating larger sums to us kind of throughout the year. And so we've been able, last year we were able to sustain on that. I think we got new sweatshirts last year and that was a good fundraiser. But other than that, I haven't had to do much because I have a nice little nest egg for Sisters United. And, but then this year now I'm like, okay, let's start fundraising a little bit more. So, you know, maybe I'll make it a goal to fundraise every other month. I can't do every month just because I have too much going on in general. I'm also trying so hard not to raise prices of yarn, and it's becoming a little bit more difficult, especially, you know, we have more staff, we're dyeing more yarn than ever, and I'm doing my best to not, I don't want to raise prices. So maybe every other month I could do that. That'd be good. What else do I have to show you guys? So yeah, those are the Galentines Day kits. Those will be on the website. And oh, more Valentine's Day. I'm really into Valentine's Day. Well, Galentine's Day this year. I'm not really sure why. My sister, Courtney, loves Valentine's Day. And she was like, when we were little, she always made Valentine's Day a big deal. And so this year, I don't know, I'm just feeling it. I'm a little afraid of smelling these because my nose and my sinuses are giving me issues lately, but let's just do it anyways. It's worth it. Okay, so, oh my God, I can already smell it. It's so good. Focus. Evil Queen. It's amazing. We love her candles. They're so funny, but they last so long and they make your house smell so good without like overpowering it either. So they have a few like Valentine's Day ones, which I mean, really, they're not like overpoweringly Valentine's Day. Where's the other one? Partners in Crime. Okay, this is Head Over Heels. I think I've fallen under your love spell. Bergamot, teakwood, and seduction. This is... okay. You can smell the bergamot, which is so good. And it like kind of gives it more of a, not a floral flavor, but a little bit. Oh my God. But then it has a man smell. The teakwood. Oh, this is a sexy, sexy candle. I took 2 home. My mouth is watering. Oh, it's so good. Oh, wait. There's also a flavor in here that I cannot figure out what it is, and I smell it once in a while. It's like it's a candy that I used to have when I was a kid. It's very nostalgic. It's been years. I cannot figure out what that like. It's some sort of candy. It's some sort of like almost a gum. Thumb suckers. Have you guys ever? That's what it is. Did you guys ever have thumb suckers? This is so weird. It was a sucker in the shape of a thumb, and it came with a rubber thing over it, and you like peeled the rubber off, and then there was a gum at the bottom. Oh my God, I love thumb suckers. They can't make thumb suckers anymore. That is kind of the gum in the thumb sucker. Okay, head over heels. So good. Clearly. Okay, this is Partners in Crime. This is Jasmine Ambergris? Ambergris? It's Amber Gris. I'm probably just destroying that word, but I don't know what it is. And best friends. What the heck is ambergris? I've literally never heard that. It sounds like a gristle. It's not gristle. Ambergris. Ambergris, a gray amber, is a solid I'm having a hard time talking. Ambergris. I wasn't far off from gristle. Yeah, it was. It's nothing to do with gristle. Ambergris, or gray amber, is a solid, waxy, flammable solution of a dull gray or blackish color produced in digestive system of a sperm whale. What the heck? Okay, clearly. Oh. Is it illegal to have ambergris? No, you may collect, keep, or sell ambergris because it's a part of you may not collect, keep, or sell ambergris because it's a part of an endangered marine animal. Yeah, I don't think this is real ambergris. I think that they're using artificial ambergris scent. I mean, there's no way. Smells good. It doesn't smell like ambergris is described here. Huh, interesting. I'm a little, the ambergris is throwing me off here. It smells like, not from the scent, I'm just looking at the pictures of ambergris. I'll show you guys. The scent is jasmine, you can smell the jasmine. It's fruitier. It smells like best friends, they're right. Oh, Partners in Crime, there's no one else I'd rather do sketchy shit with. Yeah, it smells like best friends. Like if I walked into my best friend's house, this is what our house would smell like. It's really lovely. It's more floral than the other one. The other one smells a little bit like a man. I like that. Okay. I know that they're not putting real ambergris in their candles, okay? This is what ambergris looks like though. I mean, you guys might know this. You guys might be like, yeah, duh. This is the Google search. Look at that, bro. What is he doing? I don't think he's supposed to be having that illegal ambergris. Okay, ambergris artificial scent. Let's just look. Oh, and ambergris perfume. Okay, this is all coming back to me. I had a whole conversation with my staff about this, about the perfume. Okay, yeah, I mean it's a those guys are saying it's a natural oil. It's an aroma. It's an extract. Velvety smooth with a dry, sophisticated marine note. I didn't get the marine note. Okay, we just went down a rabbit hill of ambergris. So that is Partners in Crime. This one is Soulmate. I love everything in every... Oh, Jesus, Candace. Soulmate. I'll love you in every lifetime. Strawberry cheesecake and infinite love. Oh, yeah. That is strawberry cheesecake. Oh, but it's not... No. Oh, you know what it is? Okay, you know those... my mouth is also watering on this one, too. You know what this one is? Those strawberry licorice candies that you get that are like small, and then they have the like little the little white like middle part of them. You guys know what I'm talking about? It is nice. I usually do not like like strawberry cheesecake flavored. I hope I took one of these home too. I love that one. Strawberry cheesecake and infinite love. Nothing better. Okay, and then those are like the Valentine's Day flavors or whatever. Those are limited. These ones are not, but they are new. This one is Old Soul. Give me vintage vinyl and typewriters. Ebony wood, vanilla amber, and love letters. Ooh. This one smells like a hipster in the best way. It smells like a vintage store, but like only the good smells, not the musty. It's like if you went into a vintage store and there was no must smell. Only good smells. Ooh, yeah. Old Soul. Love that one. I mean, do you guys... It's just showing up backwards. It doesn't matter. Enough of the influencing, okay? This one is Independent Bitch. I do this thing called Whatever the Fuck I Want. Amber, sandalwood, and doing me. Yes, please. This is also not a Galentine's Day one, but it should be. It smells a little bit like coffee to me. I'm getting a coffee note. I'm getting the amber. I'm getting the sandalwood. It's not, yeah, this is lovely. It's not overpowering at all. Vanilla. I smell vanilla. Vanilla and, yes, love that. I want to light that one. What do we have out? By the fire. It's not Christmas anymore. Put that in the back. Stolen hoodie. Okay. This is so good. Good luck getting this hoodie back from me. Cedar, leather, and cozy vibes. This smells like not really a man, but more like a college boy. And I am not sad about that. Ooh, it smells like you stole your boyfriend's hoodie is exactly what it smells like. It's very nice. Love that. Some real sexy options out there right now with Evil Queen. So that is our segment of smelling candles with Candace. That was really fun, actually. And my nose is fine, which I think is one of the reasons why I love Evil Queen, is because it doesn't mess with me. Like, I can light a candle in my house all day long and I'm not sneezing or having sinus pressure or like dying. And some candles do that, but not all Evil Queen, which means that she's probably using oils that are more natural. Okay, next, let's talk about the retreat. I'm so excited about the retreat. I just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything massive. I mean, the retreat's really, yeah, got some other things here to show you guys, but mostly it's just the retreat left. It might be a little bit of a shorter episode today. Okay, so the retreat is going to be, if you haven't seen, if you're wanting to know more about it, we're doing 3 retreats this year in Montana. It is at a place called Ranches at Belt Creek. It is about a half an hour outside of Great Falls at this really cool ranch. I don't know if, I mean, it's not real traditional ranch. They have barns, they have horses, they have the whole thing. But they have this massive clubhouse where they have this beautiful deck kind of overlooking the mountains, or it's the Little Belts. So kind of overlooking there, just gorgeous. I mean, you can see the skies. It's a beautiful view. And then they have these big tables in there. They have a big fireplace and they have couches and chairs. It's really nice. And that's where they serve food. I think that they have a pool table in there, or they used to. And then we went there one year. Actually, the way I discovered it is we went there one year for Mother's Day brunch, and their food is amazing. It's excellent, and it's very, one of the reasons why we chose it, and one of the reasons why I haven't had a retreat, is that in central Montana, and kind of Montana in general, you'll find more in Bozeman and Missoula and maybe Whitefish a little bit, but like dietary accommodations is not really a thing. We like literally live in prime beef country. When you come into town, there's a sign that says, "Welcome to prime beef country." So you know, and food is a big deal. Food is a big deal to me. Like, I want people to eat well. It is a way to connect. It is a way to, like, you know, obviously nourish your body when you're traveling. You want to, you know, have delicious food. And the last place we had the retreat, they just could not figure out the dietary thing. So this place can, which is the reason why, one of the top reasons why I chose it. I also chose it because, you know, I really want somewhere nice and lovely to stay. I do these retreats because I want to share Montana with people. I think that they're fun. I enjoy doing them, enjoy meeting new people. But it is a side thing. I mean, I got a lot of other stuff going on here. And so I just want to make sure that it's as easy as possible for me. So having it at a place where they're doing a good job accommodating. And also, you know, if it was up to me, I'd be like, let's go camping, or let's go stay in, you know, a rundown cabin in the woods. And people will say that they would like that, but they don't. And I don't like to be responsible for people's unhappiness or have to be connected to people being uncomfortable. So when we choose these retreats, I'm gonna choose places, even if it costs more, that people can be real comfortable at. Because I've been doing this long enough that I just know. You might say that you really don't care, but in the end you do, and I'm the person that is responsible for all of those things, and I just want everybody to be happy. I'm too much of an empath to just be like, well, I'm so sorry. That's, you know, that's what we said it was. And I just can't do that. So no rustic retreats here. We're doing luxury retreats, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So the cost is a little bit more because of that. These homes, so the way it's set up, you have the clubhouse, and then there's a few cabins, and then there is a home kind of down by the clubhouse, and then you go up on top of this beautiful ridge and you can see forever. And then there's these homes up there that are like stunning, huge, amazing, beautiful homes. And the homes are actually private, but they're a part of the ranch at the same time, where the ranch kind of rents them out for these people who can afford, you know, literally multi-million-dollar homes. So they're beautiful, and just a lovely way, I think, to spend time, you know, in this type of setting. And so that is a part of the price point. It's a big part of the price point. And while, again, I would love to do like a super affordable, like, you know, let's just go out to a cabin or do this, you got to think about food. And again, people just, rustic to me and rustic to you could mean two completely different things. So it's just better this way. So what is going to basically happen is you would come into town. There's 3 different dates: June, August, and October. I'll just tell you this right now. June, we're about halfway full. August, I think we only have 3 or 4 spots left. And October is about halfway full, little over halfway full. So that one is filling up pretty quickly. And then the prices, everything like that, that's all on the website. So you can kind of look at all of that. There are some shared situations, but we're really kind of getting down to it being a lot of single rooms at this point. A lot of the shared rooms have been taken, definitely for August, and really close for October too. So then you'll basically come to town. The one problem is that I wish that I could I wish this wasn't an issue, but the ranch doesn't have transportation, and there's not a great way for us to do transportation ourselves. So you do have to have transportation to the ranch. That means renting a car, because it's about a half an hour, a little over a half an hour outside of town. And again, we're in rural Montana. They're like the taxis, that whole situation isn't great. So, yeah, so we're gonna come to town. You'll make your way out to the ranch in the afternoon. We'll have a dinner, kind of hang out, get to know each other. Lots of knitting time. I wanted this to be really, you know, when it's 3 days, 3 nights, 2 full days, I didn't want to stuff in a ton of classes. I just feel like that kind of sucks up your time and you don't get to explore or adventure or really just enjoy what it should be, which is a retreat. And that to me means sitting and knitting and hanging out, maybe doing some hiking, those type of things. So we'll just be hanging out that first night, and then the next day we'll have yoga, and that's, you know, if you want to go to yoga, it's included in the price. So we'll have yoga, and Ashley is one of our customers here. She does yoga on Sundays at the shop. She's amazing and lovely, and just a really great yoga teacher. So she'll be out there doing yoga classes with us. And then we're going to be going to, I'm going to be renting a very large size party bus. And so that will be coming and picking us up, and we'll be coming into town. And in town, we'll be coming to the shop for a couple of hours. We'll have lots of snacks and drinks and the total luxe experience. If you guys have ever been to any of our events, you know that I go above and beyond, and I love all the little touches and making sure people feel really special and very spoiled. There'll be gift baskets, all of those things, or gift bags. And so we'll come to the shop, hang out for a couple hours, and then we're gonna make our way over to the dye studio. And then at the dye studio, we're really gonna walk you through what our process is when we're developing colors, and you'll be able to develop your own color. It will be constrained a little bit, so you won't necessarily have just free range in the dye studio, but you'll have a few different palettes to choose from. And then within those palettes, you'll be able to speckle a yarn, variegate a yarn, and do a solid. So you'll get 3 different chances to dye 3 different colors. I'm really excited about that because I can't wait to see what everybody's kind of looks like. Even though a lot of it will be the same palette, I think it's gonna be different for everyone. So that's really exciting. So we'll be at the dye studio for a few hours, and then we'll be heading back to the ranch. And out at the ranch, we'll be having dinner, relaxing. I mean, I think our trip to town is gonna be, you know, a big day. So going back out, more knitting, more dinner, delicious. It's gonna be great. We'll have fireplaces. There's lots of different things to do out there. And then the next day is kind of more of a free day. We'll be doing yoga again, doing brunch again, and then we'll have a few hours of open time. And you have a couple of different options. 1, you can just hang out and knit and chill. 2, you could, the ranch has different activities that you could add on, and that will be something later on that will, if you sign up closer to the retreat, we'll be showing you what those things are. I mean, it's like, you know, you could do clay shooting, you can do, I'm sure they have, I know they have horseback riding, you could do ATV tour, those type of things. So they'll have a little menu option of a la carte activities for you to do. There is a really great hiking trail nearby, and we can do a more moderate hike, or we could do a little bit more advanced hike, depending on what people want to do. I'll probably do a hike and kind of take people on that, but it's a really easy trail, so if you just wanted to pop over there yourself, you could do that too. And then we're gonna come back, and they have an activity called Cows and cocktails. I'm not really 100% exactly what that all entails right now. I'll know more in June after I've done it, but basically they're gonna set up a bar for us, and we'll have cocktails and mocktails. And then there is some cowboys, there's some roping. I think there's some opportunities for us to kind of do some of that stuff. And then, you know, lots of watching. I just imagine a lot of giggling. And that's really what this whole like weekend I want to be about, is just kind of being free and having fun and being relaxed and letting go of a lot of the stuff that I feel like a lot of us have been holding on to for a couple of years now. And so just really having that time, and it's really about being joyful and happy. And so because I'm invoking that joyful and happiness, I invited the grocery girls to come in June. I've been wanting them to come down to the shop and down to Montana for a while now. I love them. I think that their humor and a lot of what they represent and who they are feels very like close to home for me. It's probably because I grew up like right next to the Canadian border. It just feels very familiar to me and very lovely. I love them. I love everything that they do. So I'm really excited to have them with us in June. And they're not teaching classes or anything. They're just going to be hanging out with us and enjoying the retreat. I just wanted them to come down to Montana and visit us. And I think it's going to be really an added extra special fun thing. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. There's a lot of information on the website. It basically includes your 3 nights at the retreat, your meals. So we do a brunch and a dinner. They don't necessarily do a lunch just because the brunch is so big and filling. And we might do that just a little bit later anyways, you know, maybe closer to like 10 o'clock. So then that way we, you know, they just said that they used to do a lunch, but nobody ate it. They also have, I mean, this place is really great. They'll like put soup out in the middle of the day, or they'll put snacks out in the middle of the day that you can kind of, you know, eat. And also there are massive kitchens in every accommodation that we're staying at. So if you want to bring snacks, you can do that. I'll definitely have some stuff in my the house that I'm staying in. And the house I'm staying in the first retreat, I don't think there's any other guests, but other than that, like I'm staying kind of with other guests too. And I thought that we could make like whatever house I'm staying in a gathering point, so you can come over whenever and people can knit and hang out there too, along with the clubhouse. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's interesting because the retreats are something that like I said, I really enjoy doing. I love doing them. The response in the past has been so massive, and I feel bad for not having enough availability, but I also want to keep them really small. Like, you know, the most I think that August is the smallest one. In October, I think is the largest one with maybe 30 people. And June will probably be between 20 and 30 people. August is like 20, 22 people. So, and that's total. That's including me and like some of my staff. My friend Fiona, if you guys are on Ravelry, Fiona's coming in June too. So excited about that. June's gonna be awesome. And really, like June in Montana, if I could tell you any time to come and visit, it'd be June and July. July is so busy now though, that really June is just, it's like everything's waking up. It's a really nice time to come and visit. August is great. It can be very hot here in central Montana in August. So just a warning there. And then October, you just never know. I mean, literally we could have 3 feet of snow at the end of October, or it could be like 60 degrees. I have no idea what's gonna happen. So we'll just have to see. And okay, so what else about the retreat do I wanna share? I don't know. I did a live last week talking about the retreat, so I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit as I'm talking out into the abyss. I think that's kind of it. I was talking about the need of the retreat. And so this year I did the 3 retreats because I was just like, oh yeah, they'll fill up. And they haven't. I think that's a couple of reasons why. One, the price point is higher. When I did the retreats in the past, I literally lost money. I did not pay myself for those retreats. It was so much work. And when you have any sort of issues, like we had the dietary issues and stuff like that, it kills your soul a little bit when you're working so hard. I didn't pay myself and I ended up like losing money. So I made sure to pay myself and pay my staff, obviously, for these retreats. I haven't done that in the past. And the place we're staying, again, is really lovely, really nice. The only thing I wish I could change anything is being able to provide you guys transportation. That's just not gonna happen unless some transportation company pops up here and can help us out with that. But I was just gonna say something else. Damn it. Fleeting thought. I always do this. What the heck was it? Anyways, you're gonna get treated like the damn prince and princesses that you are. Oh, no husbands, no children, no partners. Leave them at home. They can go fishing somewhere else. There's towns, there's like one of the best rivers to fish at in the world here. They can go camp out there, go stay in a cabin there and do their thing. And then you guys can meet back up. Make sure you get flights if you are planning on looking at flights, and it's expensive to fly into Great Falls. You could fly into Bozeman though and just travel a little bit farther. You could fly into Missoula and travel a little bit farther. Missoula's the price point's not gonna be any better. Bozeman sometimes can be because they just have more flight availability. I think Great Falls is picking up more flights, but probably not enough. So, okay, I think that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You can email me. And everything's on the website, like I said. So, we made some changes. I announced that on the newsletter this morning, and then between this, so I don't know how much what the availability will look like in a week or two. I have no idea. But I'm just happy to be doing it. So, all right, moving on. I got new notepads in. I feel like I'm going into one thing to the next. That transition wasn't great. I'm sorry. But I got some new notepads that I'm going to show you guys, and then I'm going to talk about Pretty Shield, and then we'll be done. And I lied, it's not going to be a shorter episode. I just rambled on about the retreat for 20 minutes, but okay, so these Root and Ranch notepads are so cute, and they're just nice little tear-off ones for your home. Little butterflies, little mushrooms, little beetles. This one's my favorite. Come on, buddy. I love those colors. And some bees. So I got those in, and then I got these ones in, which are notebooks. Same kind of motifs. Little monarch and milkweed. I love that one. And this one's one of my favorites. I don't know what this, does it tell you what? Oh, ginkgo and tiger something. Tiger moth. Ooh, that one. I love that one. Little mushroom one. A little bee one. Another butterfly one. And then a little fern sitchy. Yeah. Love that. Okay. And then we don't need to do these. We don't need to do those. We'll do that next time. I want to show you guys Pretty Shield. So we got some new Indigenous books in. If you are in Indigenous Collective, some of the poetry books that we talked about, the M.L. Smoker poem, Cross Current, and some other ones, we got that book in. We got, we got maybe like, I don't know, 8 new titles in, which is really exciting. And then this is one of my favorite books, and it is the reason why I named Pretty Shield Pretty Shield. So Pretty Shield was a crow medicine woman, and just kind of cultural leader. And so this book, I'll just read a little bit of the back of it. In the spring of 1931, Pretty Shield, a grandmother and medicine healer in the Crow tribe, met Frank Linderman for a series of interviews. When Linderman asked Pretty Shield about her life, the old woman relaxed and laughed. "We shall be here until we die." In this rich account, Linderman, using sign language and an interpreter, pieced together the story of Pretty Shield's extraordinary life, from her youth migrating across the high plains with her people to their forced settlement on the reservation, to how she became a medicine woman. Pretty Shield vividly recalls the century-long traditions of the Crow people, bringing in focus the many complex facets of Crow womanhood and the ways in which Indigenous communities care for one another. I really love this. I don't always love like settler or like white interpretations of Indigenous stories. I know that they're important because otherwise I'm not sure if a lot of them would have actually gotten written down for us to read and tell stories the way that we tell stories now. So I understand that there's a place for them, but sometimes I have some mixed feelings. I had 0 mixed feelings about this. I just really love this. I think that they did a wonderful job. And this was, when is this published? Oh, also by Frank Ginny, Big Ginny, The Story of a Grizzly Bear. You should get that one. Big Ginny, the Grizzly Bear. Yeah, copyright 1932, so very cool. I told Sign Talker the things that are in this book have signed the paper with my thumb. Wow, that wasn't in my copy. I have a different edition. Mine doesn't have this cover, which I think is really beautiful. So that is where Pretty Shield comes from. So if you want to read this book, we have it on the website. Again, I really love this book. And so I thought we would talk about Pretty Shield. And I think, we've had Pretty Shield for, gosh, quite a few years now. I think that I developed it maybe 2019. It would have been 2019. And really thinking about Pretty Shield and really the like matriarchy and the Crow people, I envisioned a beautiful red color, but if you know me, I don't really like red. It's not a color that I am attracted to ever. I have 0 red clothing, and so I always have to like dirty it up a little bit or make it a little bit more rusty or add a little bit more pink or gray to it. There we have, maybe 1 or 2, like probably only 1 like real red here. And it's interesting, I heard one time that red is the only color that the spirits can see. And so I kind of always wondered if that is why I didn't like red, or had an aversion to red, because I don't want the ghosties seeing me. No, I do feel like I have a connection with kind of the spirit world, and so I have a lot of boundaries there. And so I always wondered why, if that was, inherently one of the reasons why I wasn't attracted to red. But I love Pretty Shield. I'm looking at the palette of Pretty Shield right now in front of me of all the different colors. So it can show up very differently in a lot of colors. I'll just kind of try to pop them up. I don't know if I'm gonna grab all of them. Oh, there we go, I got it. There we go. So you can see some of them are more rusty, some are more pink. Come on, buddy. There we go. So I'll just kind of show off all of them. On Juicy DK, compared to, I guess, the super washes compared to the non-super washes, it's a little bit lighter, less rusty. Very much like this. This is actually in Pishkin though, and this is Pishkin. So this is probably like 2 years old. It's a little bit darker. I feel like this one is a little bit darker in general. And you know, our dye that we get to dye changes all the time too. So that's inherent with the hand dyes. Yeah, so, okay, so this is it on Squish Fingering and Juicy DK. So a little bit brighter. And the color, you know, it's not bad in here with it being dark outside. This is it on Recollect Worsted, which is on a black and white. It's on a gray base, black and white Rambouillet. Hey, Allison, will you see if we have Pretty Shield in the back in Recollect Sport? Thank you. That's the one that I forgot. Yeah, so you can kind of tell that's a little bit more rusty on that one. And then this is it on Pishkin DK. Bit to like hide my face. Comparing the two of those, the Recollect Worsted is definitely more rusty. And then on Sukabi, thank you. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I think it might be my favorite on the Sport.
It's a really good bag.
Yeah. Ooh, it is good. Turn up a little bit darker, maybe. It's hard to tell. Yeah. I'm like, I can't even tell because I can't see the light. Yeah, down there. It's, yeah. Ooh. Okay. Fan favorite, Recollect Sport. And then actually, next runner up would be Pretty Shield. Oh dang. And this one is a little bit more, it turns out maybe a little bit more pink on Oh Dang. And then it's real nice and like traditional red on Mighty Mo. So I think I showed all of them. These aren't all the bases, but just kind of what we had on the floor. So you can see what it looks like knit up here. And then this is the Birch Creek shawl. This is a Sisters United shawl, and it's by Rachel Reese. It's a really popular shawl. And it's actually knit like as a square. And then, so this is Pretty Shield and Dumplin', which tones them. It kind of makes the Dumplin' look a little bit more gray and the Pretty Shield a little bit more rusty. All the homies walking by today are just looking at me, freaking talking to myself.